He's the hottest serial killer in town. Please welcome Michael C. Hall. A little bit of the talking heads to get you out here. Nice to have you here. Thank you very much indeed. Now,
pleasure.
You've been to the UK before, I imagine, haven't you? Are you a regular visitor?
Only once. When I was in the 8th grade on a class trip, we were here for my mother and I and some other people for a night.
Wow. How old is that 8th grade? What age?
Probably 13.
13-year-old boy in London with your mum?
Yeah.
What did you remember of that trip? What do you remember?
Well, it was our first stop on a tour of Europe. I had really bad jet lag, so I don't remember much of it. I know that my mom did get us tickets to go see Starlight Express. I was sitting on the front row of the balcony, I remember, and I would nod off and wake up as they'd skate by. That's pretty much the extent of what I remember.
I went to see Cats once. I didn't enjoy it very much.
Really?
Well, I don't see actors pretend to be cats. Actors are sometimes hard work anyway, aren't they? But when they're pretending to wash themselves and lick their own genitalia, that's not my idea of entertainment.
No.
And then they come out into the audience, so I don't think they should come near you.
Well, I remember hearing something about someone complaining about one of the cats getting a little too personal, and yeah, there was some sort of lawsuit. I think it went away.
If that happens, you're going to see Cats. I think you are allowed to grab the actor and have him spayed. Here's the thing, though. I was surprised to find out. Well, you're a very handsome man. You must be aware of this, and I know a lot of young ladies. Well, you might as well. Why fight it, eh, Michael?
Well, I am only saying yes because you've been talking about it quite a bit. I appreciate it.
What's happening? I must be coming out or something this evening. I just didn't realise it. But I know I Googled you.
Really?
I Googled you. Have you Googled yourself ever?
I confess I have Googled myself.
You've got to Google yourself, OK. But I was amazed when it came up because the number of the... You know, you can see not only there's a site with information about you and movies and TV you've been and so on and so forth, but also questions that people have put on the web about you. And there's an awful lot from fan groups of women saying, is he married? Is he single? Is he gay? Is he married? Is he... Just really got the hots for you. That must be quite a nice experience.
I suppose so. I mean, I guess it has something to do with the characters I played. I mean, I played a gay character on 6 Feet Under. And maybe that has to do with why that speculation is a little more.
Because you played a gay undertaker, didn't you? I
did.
Okay. How did the gay community react to your interpretation, and how did, if there is indeed such a thing, the undertaker community react to your interpretation?
I was amazed at how many people approached and said they worked in a funeral home or had worked as an embalmer. A lot of people do it. People don't talk about it generally, but if you play one on TV...
It's kind of a conversation stopper at parties.
Yeah, absolutely. The gay community seemed very appreciative. I think they appreciated the character's existence, period, you know, that he was multidimensional and not just the, you know, friendly neighbor upstairs with the little dog or whatever it was. A
real person and a crucial person in the drama.
Right.
Did you go into the sort of undertaker environment to study before you played the part? Did you sort of soak up that atmos and what goes on there?
I had certainly been a patron of funeral homes when I'd gone to see dead bodies of relatives, but I didn't really do a lot of hands-on research. I watched some documentaries, but I think for me, if I knew it was a fake dead body, I was happy to pretend it was real, but spending time with real dead bodies was something I didn't want to do.
It's not a nice experience. I went to a drive-through funeral parlour in Louisiana once.
Really?
Yeah, they have a drive-through funeral parlour down there.
How does that work?
You drive through and there's the person propped up in the window.
Oh, perfect. So you don't even have to get out of the car.
Yeah, and you pay your respects in probably the least respectful way imaginable. Yeah. This place actually exists.
Wow.
But it's kind of what makes America great, though, isn't it?
Yeah. The drive-through in all forms.
Let's talk about Dexter now, because Dexter, I don't spoil it for me, because I know we have season 3 is about to start over here, but I'm only up to season 2. But the people who aren't familiar, and obviously a lot of people here are, but there's a lot of people who might not have seen Dexter's over here yet. How would you describe the character? He's a very unusual line of work, and there's a very neat twist to it, of course.
Yeah, he works as a forensic analyst, a blood spatter analyst by day in Miami. He's sort of hiding in plain sight, and that by night he indulges in his compulsion to kill people.
But he doesn't just kill anyone, does he?
Yeah, he kills only arguably deserving parties, reprehensible people. His father, or foster father, recognized his homicidal tendencies when he was very young and cultivated in him the belief that he had no choice but to kill, but that he could take responsibility for that compulsion and kill only killers.
It's a very cool series. It's good fun. It's very gripping as well, and of course, it's quite bloody. And now, when you're those scenes, obviously, I guess when you're shooting, it's like anything. It doesn't feel as real as it does when we see them. We see it all put together. But it must kind of be weird when you're working in a scene with because those I'm assuming they're not real corpses.
No. They're prosthetics.
Yeah. So they're prosthetic figures, but they're kind of pretty realistic, aren't they?
They're remarkably realistic. Yeah. I mean, if I know that they're fake, and it's really easy to believe that they're real. There's one that we reused. We came back to it. It was a flashback, and it's a guy who's all hacked up, one of Dexter's first kills. And everybody on the crew was looking at him saying, do we recognize this guy? Is he the one we used before? And people were examining his face and his disembodied arms and his torso. And only when they lifted up and looked at his genitals were people like, yeah, that's the one. It was interesting.
So they all that made a big impression.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
It's a scary moment.
Yeah. So the show isn't all heaviness, you know, it's funny.
How do you prepare for something like that? Because what an unusual character. Here you've got someone who kind of can exist, and I guess this is what, psychopaths do, or sociopaths do. He can exist in normal society during the daytime, but then he has this compulsion, this urge, and does something which he kind of knows is wrong, but he can't stop himself. Right. Do you have tricks that you use for that, or are there kind of devices or methods that you do, or do you base yourself on anyone at those stages?
I mean, I read transcripts of interviews with serial killers, books by FBI profilers. Ultimately, there's an imaginative leap required with something like this, unless you're willing to commit a felony.
But is there something in common with those people that you read, or something in common with their motives or their behaviour that you think, okay, I can latch onto that, something that you've learned?
Well, a lack of remorse, certainly. I mean, I think Dexter is singularly unique, sort of a fantastical character. I didn't, in my research, encounter anyone quite like him.
Well, there's no one there are no likable serial killers in real life, of
right.
course. You know, that is fiction. But I'm curious, because it is a fascinating subject, isn't it? You know, the fact that people do it again and again.
One thing I did do, I tried to get a sense of what it felt like to stalk people. So when I was living in New York, when I was getting ready to do the show, and I would go out to a restaurant or a bar and find someone who seemed to be alone and endow them with reprehensible characteristics.
Are you sure
and
you
follow
want to
them
tell
around.
this story in front of an audience with cameras going?
I didn't follow them home. I just wanted to see what it felt like to follow someone covertly. It was really easy.
How often have you indulged in this behaviour?
Like 3 times.
3 times?
A long time ago.
That's twice more than you needed to, really.
You're right. You're right.
You liked it a bit, didn't you?
I did, a little bit.
Did they not see you following? I mean,
No.
How far away do you have to follow someone?
I always tried to stay at least like a quarter of a block away.
Yeah. And did they ever turn around and you said, oh, pretend to do my shoelace up or look in the shop window? What do you do? Or...
No, just made sure I didn't make eye contact.
And where did you bury the bodies? Hey, Michael, how old are you, Michael?
38.
38 years old.
38.
38 years old. You look very young for 38. Are you beginning to feel your age at all?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Hangovers are worse.
You should stop drinking.
You're right.
What about your knees?
My knees are okay. You know, it was recommended to me by an actor who came to visit us at school who'd had lots of these. Said the best thing you can do as an actor is take care of your knees. Okay. So I try to.
How do you take care of your knees? Can I just say I've never asked that question before on the show. I'm genuinely quite excited.
I do this a lot.
Going off into uncharted territory. You rub
warm them up. Yeah.
Do you take the glucosamine? Do you take fish oil? Those kind of things?
I try to. I mean, I have those things in my fridge, but I don't take them regularly.
Have you ever had your back waxed?
I have not. Can we do that now?
Well, I'm thinking of getting mine done quite soon.
Are you really?
If you'd like to make a date of it.
We'd go and film it and...
No, just hang out together. What's wrong with me tonight? I'm acting like a lunatic.
It's quite all right.
Michael, I'm thrilled you came on the show. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
When do you do... I guess you finished Series 3. You filmed
We
it?
finished the 3rd. It's aired in the States. We go back late May to start shooting the 4th.
Okay. How long? Obviously, fans will want to see you go on for quite a while, but how long do you intend doing it? Do you know if...
They've signed us on for a 4th and a 5th season.
At the end, though, he's going to have to get caught, isn't he?
It's going to have to resolve itself in some sort of satisfying way.
I know how it'll end.
Tell me.
He'll kill himself.
Kill himself. Well, you know, he said that's a reprehensible idea to him, but you never know.
I bet he does. How much you want to bet? I bet... OK, I'm going to make a proper bet with you now.
All right.
Right, I'll shake your hand on this, it's a proper bet. If he winds up killing himself, you have to come back on the show and show us your waxed back.
Deal.
Michael C. Hall, ladies and gentlemen. A splendid sport. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry, I went off on any number of times.
Oh, God. It's all right.
It's all right.
Michael C. Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir.